You know what's worse than going through a divorce? Trying to enforce the agreement after your divorce when your ex refuses to abide by the terms. You end up sending a million messages to your ex, to their lawyer. Then your ex is paying for every email the lawyer reads. Nothing is changing. They're getting even more angry now because they're paying their lawyer. And you're this close to threatening court, but you don't actually want to go back to court because it's going to cost you thousands if you hire a lawyer or be a total nightmare if you handle it on your own. So, how do you avoid all that? It's called the "what if they don't" clause, and it's the single most underrated line in a divorce agreement. Here's what it does. It says exactly what happens next if your ex doesn't follow through. So you don't have to start all over in court. Here's an example. You're supposed to get a portion of your spouse's IRA. If it's not in your name, you have zero control. So your agreement could say something like your ex has to submit the transfer request to the financial institution by a certain date and CC you. And if they don't, they can owe interest or a penalty or have to reimburse your legal costs if you need to hire a lawyer to fix it. Here's another example. You're selling the home, but your ex really doesn't want to leave, so they aren't very motivated to cooperate. So be specific. The home will be listed by X date with name a certain realtor. If it doesn't sell for X amount, the price drops based on, and you can say agent's advice or something else. Now you have deadlines and built in next steps, no stalling. Example number three, they agree to pay the car loan, but the bank keeps calling you. Your clause can say that if they miss a payment, the car gets sold. And finally, with child support, you can include a term that says that if it's not paid by X date at least, or if it's late, 2 or 3 months in a row, that you are entitled to have a wage garnishment through their employer. So you're not chasing or begging for support. The best part about these terms is you don't have to go back to court to enforce any of it. It's already written in. So when you're finalizing your divorce agreement, don't just think about what's fair, think about what's enforceable.